this week we have tried for a room and location for the light. So in this week we have created a place, a room for light that we will use. So at first we create a room like a square box, and we put a light at the side for two sides. And here we have changed position of light. We have add some tube from one tube of each side to two tube of each side, and yeah, we got different light that affect from the tube to the room. And then we change a size of room that you can see it. This is has bigger than this room because this is more smaller, and we change the location of light to at the back. That before it is just from at the side. And we have changed the size of room again, as this is a very small room and light can be affect more. And this we try to change a shape of the room like a triangle room, and try to use two tubes to make a light then effect to the room, and then we use just one tube to found some new light again. And this is we just try to do some light in SketchUp. And the white light is the light that we got from this artificial light, the simple light. But the blue light, we just try to make it like a light that we got from a tube here. So we try to follow different things, different color, different feeling from the light that we got. And this is a thing that we have tried this week.
So,
ประสบค่ะ
this thing seems to me that last time the result that you got is better than this one, okay, and stronger than this one. Maybe because you see that the box you just leave it like really blank, and then just shine lights onto it. Okay. So if it's something like that, maybe you need to define a kind of many curvy form and many kind of light source in order to show more of the effect in different ways. So a lot of curvy form like last time, rather than just one. I understand that you want to make it like a two and stick, right? But at the same time, one set is a specified, so you need elements. But this one, why not bad as well is you consider not only two light source with light source. You might need kind of a strong light from tonic to kind of create contrast between the the light from the tube and the light from the back. Don't forget that you got all your example, you got powerful light, or at least many lights come from the back, right? Like in circle shape, in triangular shape, or else. But once you develop your own, it's like you forget about it. So just like just okay, let's try lights and that's so it's lack of power, it's lack of technique of lighting the space. Okay, why the former one you start to define space that look nice. The former one. Can you go back? Okay, so maybe because it's look it's that like it's empty, and then you try to put lines to define some space, which is nice. Okay, but the what I think is that the space itself is not it's not working well together that much because you leave it too empty. It's look big. So if you go back and form more further form and lines along the grooving element, then that would be a better technique of define space better. Why this one, if you want to play something like, you might need another light source, maybe from the back itself or from the front, and define some form of it, like hollow it down, hollow it out, and circles or triangles, then project another light from front in order to create pattern of triangles or circles, then that you got it more powerful and more dynamic. Okay. Next. Right. Actually, this one is not bad, but there got big difference between just light is the light and create emphasize it to create more powerful. Okay. So if you got another light shine from the back, that would help. So at least it create contrast to the space. Next. Right. Okay, that way I don't know that somebody could be a really clear defined space. But in this slide, the formula is too little effort. Okay, you can go beyond this. You should go beyond this. And light, sometimes light doesn't have to emphasize directly. Of course, you like to emphasize on that lines, right? But actually, if you light from the side from different directions, just it would be more than the dynamic. But this briefing plan clean lines is it's just about line cells inside. It's not the space is not beside the space yet. Okay, next is like same. Okay, next is this one. It might start to talk between two light cells, but it's not strong. It's not honest. Like what it is. If you really want to communicate by using kind of somehow related to that. Next. But then you know, I don't know, the different scope of like how you make it. You try through the filters or what? You got filters that have in different circles, right? No.
Can you ask again? Your voice is not clear at all.
Where does that circle come from? How that circle come?
You mean this graphic, right? Or the light?
The all one. The circles, different circles. How could that happen? Is it just a few?
From the physical one that my friend did.
I understand the depth of the kind of a try to achieve the loss of whatever. Okay, that's what the circle one, how could that happen? The circle light different layers. Is it a filter?
Yes, because like SketchUp don't have the circular light.
It's only the SketchUp.
ค่ะ
So it's never gonna happen then. So it's not a light experiment. It's just a circle light that you. Okay, let's say it's just like a filter that you place in front of a light. Okay, so it's not really happen inside the space. Okay, somehow it is okay, but maybe it's not enough. Okay, you got to I would say it's okay. If you set it like that, if you like to test different filters that light shine through okay, then you need to show what light and compare between them, how the effects change. But we need back to what we had to a kind of your interpretation. Then it's powerful. Some of them, many of them from the back. Some of them got light intervention between space. But what you provide is just like a filter. It's not really. So every time what you set up is like a completely different stories between your inspiration and what you got, even though you try to mimic, but it's just like a filter. Okay, instead of you define light from the side to make like a depth to create depth, rather than just one light source and that's it. I think it's a very it's not a well kind of a well interpretation. Okay, the same as the model that you've done. Actually, you can develop that in different ways and easy cut, and you can play more with the view. Like I said before, you think just a filter like this is not a promising. But this one at least is start to have more kind of a space defined, right? But no light, no kind of light playing inside. Why the physical one you play with light, but no physical elements, no space design. Okay, So make them work together, not just separate things like this. And you must be able to compare 9 completely different photos, right? Maybe in terms of color differences, the way you set line within the set space differently, so the perception of the space are different. Got that? Okay. More varieties. Even though you want to make it strong, then make it strong. Make it more attraction, more powerful by light, not by filter only, and by space interpretation. Got that?
So the final outcome that we have to send this Monday can be SketchUp or physical one.
Can be any whatever. Okay, but you see that if you're not sure about, or if you see the effect in physical one has a lot more and meant more interesting rather than uh, you already like the still in SketchUp, right? This cannot show the flare that strong the effect of a different reflective elements, and you already seen. So why don't you kind of like the corner of your model? If you have more layers like this, and then you shine light from the back as well, while you got light from different directions of your tubes, and try to emphasize in the stress, that would be a lot more fun, right? And the effect stronger. But it's up to you. If you think you can set up SketchUp with line as good as that one, then fine. The results already there. Got that? Okay, so never separate the issues. You do the lighting design for and space design. Alright? Okay? And you have to show that apart from the process, you have to show the way you set up light and your models in diagram, proper diagram, before you selecting the best comparison of 9 photos. That could be different stories or almost the same stories. That's up to you. For example, you change color of light. Instead of one color, you define 2 different lights from different dimensions, then the space will be different. Got that? Okay. Any question? Any other question?
Ajahn, in Monday, do we have to book a queue like consulting?
It's a final. Do you think we need queue or I just talk of queue? Maybe queue better. No, you guys got to attend, all of you, so I call randomly. Okay?
กระสิทธิ์ค่ะ
โอเคครับผม
ขอบคุณค่ะ
So to public no mark for this time. Okay ครับผม
อะไรวะ มาก็อะไรวะ